Nerds.
Jude Law is Frozen.
Life is a roller coaster.
Bear Young, you get me?
This is a tasty burger.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much that you could do anything?
Speaking of being able to do anything, Captain Marvel can do pretty much anything.
Captain Marvel might be just about the most badass superheroes ever existed.
Yeah, other than maybe Howard the Duck. Anyway, this is the Film Me In podcast. I'm Callum.
I'm Marley.
And we're going to be reviewing Captain Marvel today.
Captain Marvel.
You always got to make it about yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. This is my podcast.
What did you think about it?
I thought...
Was it a good film for you?
It was a good film for me. I quite enjoyed it. But equally, I don't think it's the best film I've ever seen. There were parts of it that I really did enjoy. Mm-hmm. And certain elements that I really enjoyed as well. Like Goose the ginger cat.
Yeah. What a show stealer that little ginger boy was.
I'm definitely going to get a ginger cat and call him Goose. And I think a lot of other people might do that too. You know, the story was great, super plot twisty, which was really cool because I know nothing about Captain Marvel at all, so I wasn't expecting anything like that.
I know a little bit, but not as much as, you know, super fans or proper comic book, like...
Nerds.
Nerds! Yeah.
Please don't unsubscribe.
We've only got 17.
There wasn't really anything that I thought wasn't good, but I just... didn't think it was quite as exciting as maybe it could have been.
Fair enough. Is there any reason for that?
I don't know. I just wasn't hugely excited by it. But there were, like I said, there were things that were really cool. Brie Larson kicking butt was...
I was really surprised by her. Like, I haven't seen her in anything like as a leading role. She was in like Kong Skull Island, which was a bag of crap. That's not her fault. And she's in like other bits and pieces, like Scott Pilgrim versus the World. She's one of the exes, but then like it really surprised me that she's got like such a dry wit.
Yeah, that was one thing I really enjoyed.
And I was like, she's just got it, hasn't she? She became that role. Like, she's her own character. She's all the other superhero films. They have their own characteristics, but they're all very sort of white meat superhero, aren't they? They're like, you know, like cookie cutter. Whereas she's like,
I was thinking this the other day actually. I thought she was the only kind of super sarcastic superhero since
Guardians.
Since the Guardians. But I think the person she's most comparable to personality wise is Tony Stark in terms of like reactionary things. Like something happens and it's just returned with ultimate sarcasm. And I thought that was really good. I thought that the dynamic between her and Jude Law was really good.
I thought Jude Law looked really bored in every scene.
He looked like ill a lot of the time.
He looked like every time he's
red eyes.
Well, they were contacts.
I don't mean like the.
Oh right, you mean like bloodshot
I mean,
eyes, right? Okay, yeah. Whenever he was delivering a line, especially when he was like on the sort of walkie-talkie thing, he looked like he was just going, and then delivering the line to me.
Maybe he didn't want to be in it.
Fair enough. Maybe he just wants to be in every franchise because he's already in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Now he's in Marvel. What's he got next?
Star Wars.
Yeah. And then
Frozen.
yeah. Just Jude Law in Frozen. Frozen 3.
Jude Law is Frozen. Samuel L. Jackson was Bear Young. You get me?
But they didn't actually do anything to do like to make him look younger. They just put makeup on him. There's no digital effects. Yeah, I read up on it.
Oh.
There's no digital effects whatsoever. They've just put a wig on him and given him some more makeup.
Fury doesn't strike me as a super cat lover, but I guess
the thing is though, right? It's because spoiler alert, Goose is the reason why he loses his eye. I think it's the sort of parallel shift between them because we haven't seen this kind of Nick Fury before, where he like openly shows his emotions. He's fairly new to the whole S.H.I.E.L.D. thing.
Yeah, that's true. He takes a journey, I suppose.
And then because I don't know if you've seen Captain America Winter Soldier, but he says that famous line, "Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye."
Yeah.
And I was waiting for it the whole film because I kind of knew that this is where it's going to go. And I was so happy that I wouldn't want anyone to lose an eye in real life, but I was so happy that he did, and it was because of Goose. The whole 90s thing as well was really good. And like when she crashed on Earth and she goes into the blockbuster.
Yeah.
Like
instantly,
nostalgia.
Everyone was just like, it's like perfect for the audience, isn't it?
Well, it's all right for like people like me and you, but people younger than us probably won't know what.
But that's the thing is, I think we probably are their target audience, like target age.
Did you notice the Pulp Fiction references?
I didn't. Which Pulp Fiction references?
So when they are first chasing the Skrulls, Nick Fury jumps into the car with what we think is Coulson. And there's a shot of them side by side, and they're both wearing black suits, and it's Samuel L. Jackson, and then a white man, and it's the parallel like Pulp Fiction, and then
you know what they call a cheeseburger in France? No, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
Le Royale.
A Royale with cheese.
What do they call Burger King?
No, what do they call a Big Mac? Well, a Big Mac's a Big Mac.
No, you're supposed to say, I didn't know, I didn't go to Burger King. But it's called La Big Mac. Anyway.
Other Pulp Fiction
Other burgers are available in different countries. There's the scene where Talos is in the house, and he's drinking that, he's like sipping on that
What's
cup.
It got a big gulp?
It's some sort of...
Big kahuna burger.
This is a tasty burger.
That was quite good.
Thanks. He's drinking that drink like quite nonchalantly, and it's pretty much shot for shot of Samuel L. Jackson when he's drinking the Sprite or whatever drink it may be.
May I have some of your tasty beverage?
Yeah, so I really like that. I found out that after watching the film. I thought the graphics were quite good as well.
The graphics?
The graphics, yeah.
Did you think that it was good when they called Earth a shithole?
Yeah. I went there once before, it was a shithole. Yeah, I want to get on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Something that my lovely girlfriend pointed out, which I didn't click until after the fact, but they released it on March the 8th, which is International Women's Day. There you go.
That's clever.
Respect for yourself, honey.
Yeah.
Go girl power, Spice
Girl
Girls.
Power. What did you think of the fact that she's like now the strongest being in the universe and
a
is
woman.
female?
I have no problem with it. You know, more power to them.
Exactly. I think
first they can vote. Now they can drive on their own,
and now they can shoot.
Now they can
from their
shoot
fists.
Yeah, big lasers from their hands.
I think it's awesome. Like I think it is.
I think it's the step in the right direction. Exactly. I hope they have, if the rumours are true, I hope they have a female-centric Avengers film. I think it's called The A-Team in the comics, and it's like She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, some other people. But
and Mr. T.
Mr. T, yeah. Mr. Potato Head's in there as well. No, but they've got the sort of quite strong, not only actors, but characters in the MCU. They've got like Valkyrie, Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, all of them, and I just think they could run with it now.
Yeah,
they've opened the floodgates, so I want more of it. The fact that they, in all the trailers and everything, they portrayed the Skrulls as the villains, but then it turned out that, spoiler, it's actually the Kree that are the villains.
I really enjoyed that twist because I just didn't see it coming at all. I would have done if I had sat and thought about it, but it's I thought it was good. Right, good. It worked.
Really good. And we got to see a little bit of Ronan, who we saw originally in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ronan Keating?
Yeah. Life is a roller coaster.
Speaking of the 90s, I bought that, I think on cassette.
Ooh.
In W.H. Smith.
Nice.
There we go. How good was it when she started beating up that granny?
Yeah, that was good. I like that scene.
That was a nice scene. There were, obviously, we knew it was going to happen because we saw it in the trailer, but yeah, that was
I also
fun.
Love Ben Mendelsohn, the Talos. He is great in whatever he does. He's always a villain, which I love. But the line that got me was when they're like, "What can you turn into? Can you turn into a cat? What's a cat?" And he's like, "Can you turn into a filing cabinet?" And he's like, why would I turn into a filing cabinet? I was just like, bravo, this is amazing. But yeah, that's all I've got to say really. I thought it was a really good film. Definitely go and see it if you're a fan of the MCU. Just go and see it if you're interested in a strong female lead. Brie Larson did an amazing job. I'm going to actually change mine because I'm sick of doing it out of 5 now. We've come 13 episodes out of 5, and I'm going to go out of 10 to join you because it's becoming more and more difficult.
Mate, I was doing it out of 10 before it was cool.
I'm going to give it 8.5 blockbuster videos out of 10 because I really enjoyed it. Like, there's still other ones that are better in the MCU in my opinion, but it doesn't say that it's a bad film.
I'm going to give it 7 ginger cats out of 10. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the best thing I've ever seen. I think I'm just really looking forward to Endgame.
Okay.
And I think that if Endgame is going to be as good as I hope it is going to be, then it would be unreasonable for me to give this one a higher mark.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. Tell us what you think, guys, in the comments below. If you've seen the post-credits, then let us know as well. We've seen the post-credits, haven't we?
Yep, there's 2.
There's 2. Mid-credit and then there's a final post-credit. So tell us what you think. Be our friends. Like, share and subscribe. We've got to keep this ball rolling. Got to keep the train rolling. Whoop whoop!
Brandy snaps!